I chose Carriage for the working model, how it was structured. It was unique in the industry, but I think it's very fulfilling because it gives a person an entrepreneurial spirit through the standards model, and that spreads to your employees as well. It's not just the managing partner, the whole team, the whole network at both funeral homes and cemeteries have to know that they are part of the business, they are the business. And when I chose Carriage, I did it for that reason, because it gave me the opportunity to run a business like my business. And it's the first time really in my whole career that I had that opportunity presented to me. Sometimes you're given the keys, but you don't really have the opportunity to work with them all the time. They're taken away from you in various times. And Carriage doesn't do that. It's yours, it's your baby. Houston it provides us with a base for support in many ways. It's unique in that you're the one that has to ask for the help a lot of times. Sometimes you'll get a phone call, we see this going on, but generally speaking, you're looking for the support. And the support comes in many ways. There are times when I see something on my financials or my trend analysis, and I need help with that. I don't always have the time. Being a managing partner, being in that entrepreneurial spirit, you have to run your business. And so I need that support. And I often find that it's well received, and I get the information very quickly, and that's important. I don't need a delay. I don't need 2 or 3 days. I get it right away. And that's helpful, and it's direct, and it is supportive to what I need. And I think the other part of it is that's even more important is because of Carriage's business model, my employees have the same feeling. They know if I'm not there or I'm on a service, I can't be reached, they can call and they can get the same help, and they get the immediate help as well. Yeah, I had a conversation early on, probably within weeks of being with Carriage, with Mel. And one of the things that I told him right away is one of the best kept secrets in the industry. I didn't really know a lot about Carriage. And it took me a while to find the information I wanted. But I tell you, it is one of the best kept secrets in the industry because it allows you, again, to operate your business like you were the owner. And that's extremely unique. The other part of it that I found even more interesting was the standards model that we have and how that works. And as a person that was never really an owner but had the abilities to run a business, looking at that concept and the different levers that you have to pull to make your business run to its highest standard, I felt that was very important. And really that's why I chose Carriage. I chose it for the business model and the opportunity to run a business like my own. Well, the business model, having come from a highly centralized business and telling you what to do, when to do, and how to do it, and in a budget. Boy, that was a dirty word when you came to Carriage. You didn't want to talk about budget because we didn't have budgets. So I think when you really think about it, you almost had to be skeptical because it was so unique from my background. Because it is a totally decentralized operating model. And it gives you opportunities that I haven't found in any other industry, even when I was working for an independent. Carriage offers a unique opportunity. When you really think about the basis of what this company is and what it stands for, from its guiding principles to operating the standards model, and you summarized all that together, it creates an opportunity not only for a person wanting to get into Carriage, maybe at different levels, whether it's an entry level or it's a managing partner or higher, but I also come from a background where I worked for an independent for a lot of years. And if I was an independent funeral home, and I would really look at this business model as well, because it gives you the opportunity to still run your business as a business. It gives you an opportunity to sell your business to a company that believes in that entrepreneurship. And so, looking at Carriage, I wouldn't hesitate to work for Carriage and belong to this team. It's a fantastic team. It's about cooperation. it's developing the people from within to be the best that they can be. And if I was a person out there and wanted to sell my business or wanted to come to a unique business, I wouldn't hesitate 1 second. It's a great company. Well, I think again, it's the business model. When you talk about the freedoms that Carriage offers through the entrepreneurship of our business model, you have to look at the whole picture, because you have a structure where it's really a bottom-up management. So you have to make the right decisions. But again, you have a director of support, you have a regional partner, you have the Houston support team. You have all this there that in some ways is a safety net, but at the same time, you were selected for a reason, and that reason, I believe, is that you know how to run a business, and they have the faith in you. They literally do give you the keys to run that business. But they're there to help you if you start getting off track. And so I don't think, from my standpoint, there's not a fear of running it without a business background per se, because you have all this network, all this support that helps you. And I find it very rewarding.